Hello everyone, I am close to the ground because I want to show you something. Can you see these little mounds of dirt that have been dug up? Can you guess what they are? They've not been done by ants, but by other little friends. Did you just see one landing there? It's bees. And they are not ordinary bees. They are a type of mining bee, and more specifically the ivy mining bee. Can we see you, little darling? I only managed to come out quite late, so there's not a lot of activity as it's already dusk. I am seeing a few, but I would like to show you one as she settles. Okay, I found one there. Can you see it? Okay, I just spotted one in action. She is digging. Let's watch her. Now, what can I tell you about them? They are not like the honeybees or the bumblebees or many other bees that live in hives and live together. These ones live close to each other, but they are solitary bees. And when I'm filming, it's the middle of September. You might get to see the video a little bit later in time. Are you hiding? Did you find a softer spot there? But what's happening is that they emerge late from the soil, because what this one is doing, it's very likely a female, and after she's mated and she's ready to lay her eggs, she's gonna dig into the ground and form her little tunnel system under there, lays her eggs, and then she carries a lot of pollen and nectar for the grubs to be able to eat once they hatch, and then she dies. And a year later, the new bees will emerge and they will start the cycle all over again. They are called ivy bees because they mostly feast on the pollen of the ivy. And whilst I'm fascinated to watch her, let me just take a tiny break and show you that just nearby there's a whole wall of ivy, and the ivy is just about to pop into bloom. You can see some of them are already blossoming, so it's an amazing pairing, the ivy and the ivy mining bees. And back to you. She's gone under the mound again. What else? The males are stingless. The females have a tiny stinger, but they rarely use it because they are the peaceful kind of bees, like most of them are. So you don't need to be scared of them. Obviously try not to bother them. I'm trying to be careful not to step on any other mounds because they work so hard. You've gone in. I've seen a few others flying about. It's just much harder to follow those. Now, I read that they are relatively new to the UK. They were first spotted, I think, in 2001, and are mostly spread in the southern part of England and southeast. I am filming in Kent now, so yeah, and I will be reporting these lovely ones to the bee society or whatever they're called. Oh, you little darling. Well, I'm so happy I got to see you. I'll just show you a few more little mounds. I would be very curious to see how their little tunnels look on the inside, but that's not possible. One has just arrived and went in there. It's too tricky for me to film the activity as there isn't much, so I'm trying to focus on one thing and then something else happens. I found another one. It's gone in there and one just buzzed by my head. Okay, there's another one. They come back and then they go in quickly, so they don't dilly-dally for long. Just show you a few more. There's loads here. So they have found a good soil that's relatively light and easy to dig. Is there anybody else we can show? There's one up there. Alright, I think that's it for today. I hope that I got to show you a new little creature you might have not been aware of. I have encountered different types of mining bees, and if I have seen the ivy bee before, I did not know that they are a separate kind, so it's a new thing for me as well, but it has been confirmed by a beekeeper that this is what they are. Okay, stay safe, little friends. Have lots of babies. And maybe see you next year. Bye.